Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 6 of our class. I just wanted to record a quick video. We're in week 6 of 8 weeks, so the class is almost over. And I know many of you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like this point in the semester does get just super busy and just a lot for people. So hang in there. We're almost done. And I tried to make this week pretty easy, just considering you all have a lot going on. So this week you just have one thing that you're responsible for. So let me just share my screen so we can look at it together. So we are in week 6. This week, we're considering location. And this week, I talk about Maslow's hierarchy of need, which is really interesting. It basically just talks about there are certain things that have to be met and satisfied in your life to accomplish other things, right? So you have to have food and water and shelter in order to even think about what you want to do in the future, right? So there's certain needs, immediate needs that have to be met. Um, and so it's kind of just interesting to think about that. And this week you just have one thing that you're responsible for, which is the week 6 discussion. And there's basically 5 questions that all talk about Maslow's hierarchy of need. And then the fifth question is kind of asking you to think about, hey, when you think about your future career, have you thought about where you want to live, basically? Like what area, where you want to live? Do you want to live in Southern California? And also, how do you think that will impact you or will it not impact you? For example, if you want to be a petroleum engineer, there are certain places you can't live because there's not really a lot of work there, right? So that might impact your decision making. Or if you want to be a marine biologist, you might have to live somewhere where there's water. There's a lot of other careers though that you don't like your location might not matter. Um, but it's just important to kind of start thinking about if you've thought about where you want to live, because that's really important, right? That kind of meets your personal satisfaction, like those important things, before you even think about being happy in a career and what you want to do. So that's it for this week. Just kind of thinking about where you see yourself living and um, just kind of we also talk about decision making this week. So hang in there, just one thing this week. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. But have a good one.